What's going on, guys? I'm with Moose, and I'm back in my Braves franchise today. Now, I wanted to say real quick, I was going to start this series against the Pittsburgh Pirates, but I realized it was another home series, and I'm pretty sure the last two videos we've had of full gameplays have been at home, and although we do love SunTrust Park, I figured let's get on the road and see what we can get out there. So we took 2 out of 2 against the Pirates. Of course, winning the first one, or sorry, losing the first one and the last one, and winning the middle 2 games. So no big deal. We go into the series against the San Francisco Giants with a 22-25 record. Here in the first inning, Ender Enciarte leading off, and he rips one into right center field. That one's going to get over the head of the right fielder and kind of knock around there in triples alley, as they call it, of course, because if you hit it out there and you don't get a triple, you must be the slowest guy on earth, or you got an into the park home run, which is even better than a triple, obviously. So we get a triple there, as the name would suggest, and then we get a base hit with Brandon Phillips. Gonna drive in Ender, and we get a quick early 1-0 lead off Matt Cain, who definitely had a rough game, to say the least. Has had kind of a huge fall from grace, as Freddie Freeman on the 3-2 pitch takes this one out of here, trying to get a splash hit. I don't think it went that far, but hey, we'll take it. It's a home run nonetheless. That's all that we care about. And we're taking a 3-0 lead very early in this one. 3 straight batters to start the game reach base. Now Tyler Flowers 2 down in the first inning, and he's going to rip one as well. This one is a no-doubter. This time to left field, up probably 5-6 rows up there in left field. Flowers getting on the board with a home run as well. So we are 4-0, and Matt Cain's rough first inning continues for him. Now Flowers here in the 4th inning. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. Same swing, this time to center field. He still knows it, though. And when you're swinging a bat that well, you know, you just know when you hit one, it might get in the jet stream and kind of be taken out of the ballpark. So Matt Cain has absolutely no answer for him. Now later in the 4th inning, Jaime Garcia up with a couple guys on. He's going to get a base hit of all people. Our pitcher delivering with the RBI up the middle. Kind of funny to see that. Our pitchers have been really bad at hitting in general, but when they have guys on base, they're able to make plays. It's kind of funny. Now Ender with a very similar hit to his last one. This time I'm going to be off the wall. Probably could have been another triple, honestly, except Jaime Garcia was in front of him, and he definitely would have been out at home. So, I mean, no big deal. We're still up 7-0. Don't need the runs too badly, but we do get another run here on a productive out to short. Jaime scores from third as Phillips is out at first. So we're taking an 8-0 lead here. Just absolutely killing the Giants. They have absolutely no answer for us. Freddie Freeman down the line. That's going to be a base hit as well. That's going to score Ender, giving us a 9-0 lead here in the 5th inning. Just insane. You almost feel bad for him, honestly, but I mean, what are you going to do, I guess? Now Nick Markakis up in the 5th. He is going to launch one to right center field. I thought this was guaranteed a triple, honestly, because it's triples alley. It actually gets out of the ballpark. I couldn't believe it. That's a really far spot on the park. I believe that one was clocked at 444 feet, which is pretty impressive. And then Nick Markakis up here in the 7th inning. We're up 10-0, and he is going to absolutely crush one to right field. Going into the cinematic, watching the ball fly into the stands, giving us a 11-0 lead. We did tack on another run, and they also got 2 runs here in the 9th inning off a couple errors. It was an error by Matt Kemp, actually. I was going to show the whole inning, but it didn't matter at all because we won by 10 runs. So, but Jaime Garcia getting the complete game. Should have had a shutout. Like I said, Matt Kemp made an error with a couple guys on base that allowed him to score. But hey, no big deal, no harm, no foul. We take the win 12-2, and we're happy with that regardless. 13 hits, very good game for us. Now we go into the game number 2 with a 23-25 record. They're 29-21. Very good, obviously, the Giants, but they have Madison and Bumgarner, of all pitchers, on the hill. I was hoping to avoid him. He's got a 1.89 ERA so far this season, has absolutely been killing it, along with 8 wins and only 2 losses. We have Tehran on the hill, so we at least have our ace as well. Although certainly, I mean, Tehran nowhere near Bumgarner in terms of resume, anything like that. Obviously, Tehran got great stuff, but I mean, Bumgarner is one of the greats in the game today. So here we are in the 1st inning, and it's not looking too hot right off the bat. Got 1 down, runners on 1st and 3rd. Then they're gonna fly one to center field with Hunter Pence, and I make a bad throw right here. If this throw is on the line, I think I might have him at home. I mean, he did have a good amount of speed, but that's on me. I got to make a better throw there. But thankfully, we do get out of the 1st inning with only 1 run down. 2nd inning here, and Brandon Crawford does not miss one. That's going to get onto Giants Landing and hit a home run for him, giving him a 2-0 lead. That is just something I've had an issue with Tehran. I don't know what it is. That actually was a splash hit, which is pretty cool. at least for the Giants. I mean, for me, it's not that cool, but Tehran has kind of had an issue with giving up solo home runs, and it comes back to bite us again with Joe Panik here in the 4th inning. He is going to rip one to right. That's going to get out of here. I thought it was going to be off the wall. Instead, ends up landing on top of that roof out there, and another home run, another solo home run, which is just kind of brutal. And then once again in the 4th, Madison Bumgarner, he is going to kill one to left center field. We're trying to time this one, and I messed it up, honestly. And it just looks like a fool out there, Ender Inciarte in center field. And that one's gone. I'm not even sure if I would have been able to rob it, but me mistiming the jump clearly did not help either. So now we're losing by a good amount here in the 6th inning. Bumgarner up again with a couple guys on. We're going to try to get this guy at home on the sac fly. We cannot do that. So Bumgarner has 2 RBI on the day. Definitely, you know, that's what he does. He's a great pitcher, but he's also one of the better pitcher hitters in the game, for sure, in the game of baseball. So they have base loaded here, and they're going to launch one into Triples Alley, and that is just bad news for sure. They get 3 runs off of it, and Brandon Belt chugging all the way around to 3rd. And even though we make a good relay, he's still in there safe. That is just a brutal, brutal way to kind of pretty much end this one. They have a 9-0 lead here. Bumgarner still on in the 9th inning. They have yet to give up a run. Get a decent pitch to hit with Freeman, but I was a little off, a little under it. And that will do it for this one. We take a 9-0 L. So, you know, a 12-2 win, then a 9-0 loss. It's just kind of the tale of 2 teams, I guess. Bumgarner with the complete game shutout. Very impressive. And continuing to lower that ERA and potentially be on his NL Cy Young watch. So 23-26 going into game number 3, and of course we have to face all people Johnny Cueto, their 2nd best pitcher. He only has a 4.21 ERA, but that's not too bad. I mean, it's early going, but we have Mike Foltynewicz on the hill, 3.23 ERA for us with a 3-1 record. He has been very good, and always enjoy pitching with him because he has that killer velocity, of course. Now we do give up a base hit here. That's going to make it 1st and 2nd here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Folty, you know, as long as I can locate his pitches, he should be pretty good. Now we have Johnny Cueto up. We're going to take a risk here, throw to 2nd base. That was pretty dumb. Did get him at 2nd. That was kind of stupid, though. I like to be aggressive in the game, but that was maybe a little bit too much. So, but then they do get kind of a bloop base hit to right field with runners on 1st and 3rd. That's going to knock in a run there. As of course, that's what we were trying to avoid. You know, I needed more strikeouts with Folty in this game, honestly. That's kind of what it boiled down to. They get another base hit here with Denard Span. Gonna come up throwing. Nobody goes, though, as Cueto, I believe, is on 3rd base. And then Brandon Belt here. He is going to rip one to center field. Pretty shallow, though, and with a rather slow runner on 1st base. I don't know what they're doing here. Ender Inciarte makes a good throw this time, not like last game. And he's out at home by a good few steps. I mean, especially because it was Johnny Cueto, and he doesn't have great speed. I don't know why they were sending him there. They kind of gave me a little bit of a gift, if you ask me. But they have a 2-0 lead here. And we actually walked this guy, which was just terrible. I don't know what the hell that was all about. I got to chill with the walks, and I got to make sure I get strikeouts. That is the key. They move over to 2nd base on a productive out, and then they're going to get a base hit right here into right field. Not able to get the speedy Eduardo Nunez at 2nd base either, as he cruises in with a double. Now here in the top of the 9th inning, we are going to take a walk with Ender Inciarte and get a runner on base. We're only down 3-0, so we're not out of the woods here, or we're not out of this game at all. 3-2 count. We kind of chase it. I don't know what I was chasing with Brandon Phillips. We did steal there, which was pretty risky, and we are safe at 2nd base, but definitely a little bit of a risky proposition to do that there. Now Freddie Freeman up next. He's going to take a ball in the dirt. Going to move over to 3rd with Ender Inciarte, just taking a lot of extra bases when I don't really need it. This is kind of dumb, I'm not going to lie, that I keep taking these extra bases. 2-2 count, though, with Freeman, and I strike out on a pitch in the dirt, and what am I swinging at? I have absolutely no idea. Thankfully, I don't go home here because he probably would have been out for sure. But Matt Kemp up next. 3-1 count. 2 down. He swings at a pitch in the dirt as well. We're going to try to send him. I didn't realize the ball did not get very far away. And they're going to tag out Inciarte. So it's kind of a fitting end in me, finally getting bit by my aggressiveness. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. And let me know what you think of this series. We went 1-2 against the Giants. But, of course, we did have to face their 2 best pitchers in Bumgarner and Cueto. But let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments down below. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.